Hi people, yes, it's me again, Nettie again. Okay, I want to talk to you, right? I had the problem with those little white flies that they destroy your leaves. As you could see, a lot of yellow spot leaves are around, and it's that. It's these ants, not the ants, those little white flies. So I heard in the internet, hey, just put garlic spray. You put the garlic, you chop it up in pieces, you leave it for a couple of days in water, and then you use that. So look, there ain't none. Can you see? I did it yesterday. As you can see, there ain't none here, which that makes me happy. Yay! Because they starting to grow again. Their new plants are starting to grow, and as you can see, it already has babies coming out. So I cut them up a little bit, because I have too much plants in front of here. So I just want to, fix that up. So saying this, does it work? Do you see any little flying things flying around? Yep. No. So that means that it works. Let me see. Look at that. It's growing new babies. So I did that yesterday. I'm so happy because I didn't know how to get rid of them. So I'm very happy that I got rid of them finally. Yeah. So now I know what to use. So if you have problems with these little white flies, they leave. Let me see if you could see something here. Where did I just saw one? Okay, right there. Those little black spots. You see that? That's what they do. They put all that black spots. They suck up the leaf, and then they leave them all nice and yellow, and they flop down. So the fruit doesn't get, the fruit doesn't hurt, but it looks ugly. You want something pretty there. So saying this, I got my plants back. I got everything. I'm learning little by little in these 2 years. I'm going on 3 in November, I think it is. So I'll be 3 years doing planting. So I'm very happy because I have learned a lot of things. Another thing that I did was, as you can see down there, all those little spots right there. Those are little small leaves, very little small leaves, and I use them to because the sun dries them up too much, and that's another problem I have. And now, as you can see, I put some on yesterday on this side. Plus, I had to put some salt with cinnamon. Put some powdered cinnamon with salt because there was a lot, but I mean a lot of ants here, and the ones that bite. So I put all these. I put that. Then on top of that, I put these things. And I shook it last night, put my finger in there and see if anything was going on. I think they were dead or they disappeared. I did notice a couple of ants this way, but I don't know if it's just the regular simple ants. So I have to check that too now. But for today, my job is going to be, let me show you. Hold on a second. For today is solving the problem. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it down there. Hold on. Right there. Right there. That little one is going to down, and I don't want that a rat passes by and bites on it or anything like that and lose the fruit. I'll just see this how big this one is. Hold on. Look how big. But it's still not shiny. So it looks shiny through the camera, but in real life it's not that shiny. So look how big this one is. They're growing very big, and the weight is pulling them down, as you can see here. But this one is tied up, so it's not going to go down much. This one, hold on, this one needs to be tied up. So let me see. Okay, there. This one needs to be tied up. So to make sure that the rats or whatever, I live in a countryside. And in countryside there are rats. I thank God that they can't go to my house. As soon as I see they messed up with one of my plants, I give them a nice greeting. Food. Yes. Stomach aching food. And get rid of them. And they don't like to show it too much around here. Because either they eat and die or the dogs chase them away. So as you can see, I got, I counted and I have 9, how you call it? 9 eggplants. I don't know how much little ones I have. But now this one is starting to look good. But it was that they were dying off because of the ants. So I think that they were like kind of down yesterday, but I noticed they sticking up all happy. So I guess the ants are gone. you know. And I'm gonna be putting some around these two plants to make sure that they don't go into this plant, that they just didn't die or just going to the next, to the neighbor's house, like I say. So saying that, and I have my plant of avocado right there. I haven't replanted, but I'm not worried about it. It could take its time because I got a big avocado plant in the back, and they started giving fruits. I've been eating avocado almost every day, but I like to just open it, take a spoon, and eat it. Everybody tells me I'm crazy. I said, why? I'm not crazy. It's supposed to be a fruit anyways. It's not supposed to be a vegetable to eat with rice. It's supposed to be a fruit. So I eat it like a fruit. I just spoon it up and eat it. I love avocados, and I hadn't eaten avocados like around a year. Why? Well, when you're short, you short on money, you have to buy the most necessity things like rice and beans and, coffee. That's to me a necessity. So I rather leave the avocado to the side and drink and eat some other things. Plus, I got my granddaughter that sometimes comes here and she likes to look in the refrigerator and find her goodies, So I think about that, and to me, that's priority. So saying this, I solved that problem. I'm going to solve this problem. And I don't know what I'm going to do the rest after this. But you want to see my strawberry? I don't know when in the video somewhere, I showed the way this plant was growing. It was very, very sick. I don't know how. Well, they gave it to me. I didn't buy it because I wouldn't have bought it. It looked so sick. But I came, water it a couple of times, make her feel good, and cut down the old leaves. And I cut it. Here's one of them. I cut it this way. I didn't cut it from the bottom. I cut it this way up to here. Because I didn't want to pull it. Because it was weak already as it was, so I was going to hurt it more. So what I did was, I gave it water, this and that. Now I'm giving them fertilizer, because I want them to grow. I wasn't using fertilizer, but I am putting some once in a while because I think that's what's helping the plants. Maybe I'm a little stubborn and I think that, oh yeah, you put this and that's it. No. I think I need to put a little bit of fertilizer. That's what's helping the plant. I don't put it a lot, but I do like in a month, 2 times, every 2 weeks or so. And it's just a little bit, like half of those little spoon things that I have is supposed to be a half a spoon. So it's a half a spoon, and I put half of that half a spoon, so which will be 1/4. So saying this, everything is working beautifully. I had my, how you call it? This is my kale. Hey, where are we? Okay, here I am. And this is my kale, and it's growing a little baby one here. I put some seeds already. I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, right there. Where am I? No, right here. Okay, right here, right there. It's growing. I put some more seeds here to see if they grow, because the other one that I had, it died. So, and my how you call it? I forgot this. Hold on. Romeo is doing good. Why didn't I remember Romeo? Oh my God. Okay, so Romeo is doing pretty good, and and my basil back there, my white basil is doing pretty good. Then this. Try to put everything in one video. Then this is my orchid. The only orchid I have. They gave it to me. A friend of my mother gave her a couple of orchids. I don't know what kind of flowers it is. The one she had, the one that bloomed that she had was white and purple. It was beautiful. So I hope it is the white and purple one. And it has a lot of babies. They have 1, 2, 3 babies. And it has one down there that's about to come out also. So I will be getting flowers. So I think I'm very happy with the orchid. I love orchids, but to be honest, I can't afford to be paying that much money. But I received these by free, and I'm very happy because now I got my very own orchid. Okay, so saying this, I'm gonna, oh yeah, I got like 5 of these. Where's my big one? Oh, here it goes. I got it all sad because I've been tearing them up. You see, because I use them like for swollen legs and stuff. So I use it, I blend it with orange juice, and I drink it. And I do that for 2 days, and my swellings go down. So that's pretty cool. Try it out. But of course, I needed more plants. I had these little ones, and they were all big, and I just crumbled it all up and got them all like this. And I told my husband, I need a big one. So he bought me this big one. And, well, I guess now it's time to work, because before the water left, I washed all my dishes, because we got a water vessel. How you call it? They're taking the water every day. One day yes, one day no. So, rationalized water. So that means, and it's very hard, especially if you're in a wheelchair. It's very hard to be filling everything up, washing all the clothes on, one day, putting your water through filtration to save water. That's the water you use for the cooking and the coffee and whatever. And you put in the refrigerator to drinking. Plus, I make juice, with them. So it's very, very hard. And the other time I went to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning, because it was puffing so much, and that raised up your water like crazy. So I had to wait like around 6 hours for it to stop puffing, and then I was able to do what I had to do. So I spent till 3 o'clock in the morning just trying to do everything. So saying this, I already got everything. The dishes clean and everything. I'm gonna eat pizza, so I'm not gonna, in Buchanan you could get a cheap pizza, like for $2.50. So we're gonna get one of those. So saying this, God bless you all. And I don't know if you noticed, but my throat, it sounds a little hoarse. It's I think I'm gonna catch a cold or something, because my throat has been acting funny today. But anyway, if I get a cold, that's okay. I gotten worse things than that. So God bless you all. Until next time. Bye bye.